I have run 12 different companies in my life. Actually, my younger brother started 3 of them, Media.net Group, and the rest of them I've been sort of operating, and none of them have been sort of funded. They've all sort of been bootstrapped. So I can tell you about the sort of, I guess, advantages in some sense of bootstrapping. We are wiser when we spend our money. We kind of make sure that we're getting true value for each dollar. And so that's certainly been an advantage. We focus on profitability and monetization, really study a space. One of the things that I've constantly told people, both in the company and outside, is focus on creating value, not valuation. And so that's what we've done, across all of my companies. Now Flock, Zeta, focusing on creating value. Valuation is more of a side effect. To be honest, not a conscious decision. I have nothing against raising funding. We've just never needed to. So Directi's first business was web presence. We started off with Reseller Club, Big Rock, Logic Boxes. We got that to profitability pretty much from the first year. Profits from those businesses funded sort of our next set of businesses in the online advertising space, which they've started and ran. Then profits from that have sort of funded, the subsequent businesses, Radix, where we invested 70 million, and then now Flock, Ringo, Zeta. So we've just never needed to, I guess. In many ways, we felt like we're creating something that's of considerable value, and we don't want to necessarily dilute unless absolutely necessary. But that doesn't mean that we won't resort to taking funding in the future. We're more than happy to and open to the concept if something strategic comes along. Well, I guess I can start off with one tip. I think a lot of people in negotiation are always trying to get a one-up. One of the things I focus on early on in any sort of negotiation is how do I create a win-win scenario where I get what I want, but at the same time the opposite person also walks away from the table feeling that they have won. And you then try to create situations and scenarios where you ensure that both parties feel and end up with a win-win scenario. So I think that's something I can directly talk about off the bat. I'll give you three random tidbits. One I kind of already spoke about, which is as an entrepreneur, focus on creating value, not valuation. Valuation is a side effect. It'll happen if you create value for your customers. Everything else is sort of a byproduct of that. Second thing is hire the best. Never ever compromise on that. The third is I want to talk about the personal credo that I live by, which I think has been instrumental for my success. I fundamentally believe that it is our moral obligation to make an impact that is directly proportionate to our potential. I think if all of us lived by this credo, we'd make a wonderful world in many ways.
Building a marketing automation platform wherein businesses can come on our platform and then integrate all their marketing and sales applications at one place.
So Connextra is about consumer experience strategy. We basically transform shop floors into innovative, sustainable workplaces. So that means we work with the manufacturing industry and help them bring technology at the shop floor level and then build it from there onwards.